Yeah. Yeah. You want to come with video? 1 minute. I have to go check up my hair and I'll come. Just 1 minute. I'll
If you
comb
want
my
me to do
hair
it
and
audio
come.
also, it's okay, sir. I don't mind doing audio also. It's okay.
Zina. Yeah.
Yes.
1 minute. Just a minute. Yes. Here the winter has started. In Canada, the winter has started. Yesterday it was 7 degrees centigrade. Very cold. Yeah, very good. Melsina, your interview is going to be on which date and in which place?
Sir, tomorrow my interview is held in Mumbai,
Acha,
9:30 in
tomorrow.
the morning.
Acha, you are that for campus recruitment?
No, sir.
Oh,
Not
regular
campus.
pan-India
Yes,
recruitment.
yes,
Very
yes,
good.
kind.
So what is your degree?
So I completed my BBI, Bachelor's of Banking and Insurance, BCom.
Acha, you are going for clerk interview.
Yes.
Very good. So now which bank are you having an account?
So I'm currently working at Citizen Credit Cooperative Bank. I have my account there.
Acha, what is that? Which cooperative bank?
Citizen Credit Cooperative Bank.
Oh, so what type of bank is your bank? What is the total deposit of your bank? You have any idea? No.
No, sir, no.
Do you know at least what is the deposit of your branch where you are working?
Yes, sir. So we are at 4.5 crores, sir, at the branch.
Only 4.5
Yeah,
crores.
mine is a very small branch, sir.
How many people
Especially
are
staff.
working? How many people are working?
So we are only 3 staff at the branch. It
So
was
what is
actually an extension counter.
the nature of work you are doing?
So I handle all the clerical responsibilities.
What are clerical responsibilities in a bank?
Yes. So firstly, as a teller, accepting of cash and giving out cash payments. And secondly, you have single window operatings also, like I work there. So making sure you handle the KYC, re-KYC, opening of new accounts, giving in your RDs and FDs, the receipts. Besides, also making sure that customers are talked to and guided about different bank products which are launched, rate of interest and that way.
Good. So what is the salary they are giving you? 20,000? 25,000?
No, sir, 30,000.
30,000 seems to be a good
Yes.
salary. Good.
Yes.
Compared to cooperative banks, it's a good
Yeah,
salary.
it is. It is.
Oh, and you are called as a clerk only or as officer?
Associate, sir.
Pardon?
The position is associate. Earlier we were called clerk, but now from 1st December there were amendments made and now it's associate.
Associate, but more or less the responsibility is that of a clerk only.
Yes.
Responsibility is that of a clerk because you are not taking any decisions and all that. Up to what
Yes.
amount can you pass checks without your officer's approval?
No, sir. Every amount requires the approval. Earlier we used to operate like that, but then ever since the recent meeting was passed, now even if it is 10 rupees or 10,000, officer needs to approve everything.
It has to be approved by this thing.
Yes.
But that is no longer a single window operator system. A single window operator system is one where you have the capacity to pay up to 10,000 or 20,000 without reference to your officer. That's right. Good. Now, can you tell me what is a recurring deposit and what is a fixed deposit?
So recurring deposit and fixed deposits both come under the time deposit scheme. Okay, so recurring deposits is when every month a certain sum of money gets debited from your account, depending on what you've chosen. It can be anything that you are comfortable with, and it gains you a certain rate of interest and it gets collected in your RD account. So the other one is fixed deposit. It's a fixed deposit. You keep a certain amount of money as lump sum, and that also gets you a certain rate of interest. If you withdraw the deposit before the maturity, then there is a certain penalty amount that you have to pay.
Nice. You are telling nicely, but you are using you and you are mentioning
Yes,
the
yes, yes,
interviewer
yes,
that
yes,
should be
yes, yes,
avoided. If
yes,
the depositor withdraws, you can say like that. If the
if
depositor
the
withdraws
depositor
before the
withdraws.
due date, like that you can say. Otherwise, what
Yes.
you said is correct. Very good. What is your father?
So my father is retired, sir. He was
Right?
working in the hotel industry.
Working in automobile industry,
Hotel.
hotel industry. Acha, acha. Very good. What is your mother?
So my mother works at LIC.
Oh, as what?
So she is divisional head.
Divisional head. Oh, Bob, great. Then why did you not try for LIC, AAO jobs and all?
To be honest, banking has always been my calling. Ever since I was 16 years old, I have always been fascinated by the idea of how banks are.
Hmm.
And I have definitely, my auntie is actually a banker, so she is manager at Union Bank of India. So I
Hmm.
was always fascinated by how a bank works and all the things related to banking. That
Mhm.
is when I even pursued BCom in banking and insurance
Yeah,
specialization.
but okay, that is right. But other things remaining constant. For an employee, LIC service is far better because you have less tensions and better pay packet also, and better service conditions and other things. From that point of view, of course, Federal Bank is really good. There is no problem about that. But then you should try for further promotions by studying JAB, CAAB exams and all that. That is good. Now, what are the sources of income for the bank?
So traditionally, banks used to earn only through interest. The interest that they charged on loans was always greater than the interest they paid for deposits. But now, since they are moving to a wide range of products, sir, we also have bank assurance. Like banks help to channel and sell insurance products. Besides, they also earn with mutual funds. They earn a certain amount of the mutual funds that they sold.
Mutual fund
Besides, we
also
also have
only
demat accounts,
commission.
commission, yes.
Yeah. Apart from that,
So apart from that, the interest charges that they provide us interest,
that
basically the
that that
services that they give.
that you told me, interest on loans that you told me. Apart from
So
that, service charges
service
good.
charges,
Apart from
NEFT, RTGS
ap-
transactions also have
ap-
certain charges.
apart from that, banks invest in government securities and they get interest on that. Also, banks invest in shares and debentures, so they get interest or dividends from them. For what is SLR? How much should be kept under SLR?
The current SLR rate is 18%.
18%.
25% of the net demand and time liabilities is kept for liquidity purpose.
Or 20? How
A
much?
certain percentage of
Ah, yeah,
the net demand and time liabilities is
yeah.
kept,
That is 18% now.
18%.
What is CRR now?
So CRR is 4.5%.
Good. Have you had any tough days in your present service with the Cooperative Bank? How many days have you been serving?
So it has been 2 years in the banking field now.
2 years. Oh, great, 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 great. Then tell me any um, difficult times you have had so far.
So difficult time, if I should say, it is. So 1 minute, I'll just remove this. You're able to hear me, sir?
Yeah. Now this is good. You are
Yes.
able. Yeah.
Yes. So, sir, difficult times, if I should say, many times it happens that since ours is a cooperative bank, our ATMs are outsourced. So we go to there is an institute in Manipal that helps us with the ATMs. So there were customers who opened accounts and wanted to fly abroad. So it was a hassle actually trying to tell them to wait for the ATM cards or to give letter of authority to somebody else. So besides now now currently there was a change in the rate of interest also. So rate of interest was suddenly changed only for a certain term. So there were customers who were shouting at us that why interest is not changed on that specific deposit and not the others. So we have FD 1000 days and FD 365 days. Rate of interest was changed for 1000. But customers came and they were telling us and they were really frustrated as to why it wasn't changed for 365.
No, but they would not have changed for the existing deposit. They would have told only for the fresh deposits.
Yes.
So, even that customers are questioning, why should you not give higher rate of interest for 1 year deposit? That's what they are asking.
Yes.
That is customer expectations. Good. What is the expansion of CTS?
CTS is a check truncation system, sir.
Okay, where is it used?
The check truncation system basically makes use of, it's used in clearing and processing of checks. There is a MICR code, magnetic ink and character recognition, which is used while scanning the checks so that it helps us to scan the checks online faster and with a lot of more accessibility.
Good.
It's easier.
So I think you are able to manage these questions nicely. Let me ask macro level. What is GDP?
The GDP is the gross domestic product. It is the total of all the goods that are produced in the economy in the financial year.
What is inflation?
Inflation so basically refers to the high inflation refers to a high so sorry, I just need to take some time. Inflation, sir, is the increase in the prices. It is a state where the prices are falling and the prices are rising and the level of I made a
Prices.
mistake.
Yeah.
Prices are rising.
Inflation is the rise in price of goods and services over a length of time. That means 2 or 3 quarters.
Yes.
How Reserve Bank is managing inflation? What is the present inflation?
Present inflation, sir, is
Even
around
I have anybody else remembers? Anybody else remembers what is the present?
6.8, so if I'm not wrong.
Correct, 6.8, correct.
Current change.
Yeah, 6.8 last month or so. Correct, 6.8, you are right. Now, yeah, 6.8. Now, what is the aim of the government? What is the rate of interest? What is the inflation rate they want to bring it down?
Around 4%, sir.
Correct, around 4%. Who is the governor of Reserve Bank of India?
The governor of Reserve Bank of India is Mr. Shaktikanta Das.
Very good. Can you name what is DICGC?
Yes, the DICGC is one of the subsidiaries of RBI. It is Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation of India.
What are they doing?
So basically, it gives us a certain insurance on our deposits and guarantee of credit. It was opened in 1978, sir, and it tells us that around 5 lakhs of the deposits which are held by us in the banks are safe. And banks are paying a certain deposit.
5 lakhs per individual.
Per individual.
Yeah. I think it is the same for your cooperative banks also. Same 5 lakhs is there. Yeah, very good. Recently in Mumbai, about a year back and all, one cooperative bank was in news every day because it was brought under liquidation and all. Subsequently, some other small finance bank took it over. Can you remember about that? What is that cooperative bank?
Not exactly, so I'm confused between three names.
I'll have to read about it. Tell all the names
of the cooperative bank.
Yeah. You said 3 names. What are those 3 names?
Lakshmi Vilas.
Okay.
I think one is Lakshmi Vilas and the other is Cosmos. I don't think. I think I'm just confused with Lakshmi Vilas.
I think these two have been liquidated or something happened for them. Whereas Punjab Maharashtra Cooperative Bank.
PMC.
That was taken over by this last opened small finance bank, United or some bank.
Unity Small Finance.
Unity Small Finance Bank. They have taken over that. Good. That is right. First class. So how far is your branch from your house?
So it takes me around 1.5 hour travel every day.
Every day, 1.5 hours for
So
traveling.
one time.
One time
Per time.
itself.
Yes, yes.
Why don't you take a room there and stay? Traveling every day, coming. You go by metro.
By train, sir.
By
By
train.
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 Yes.
Acha. Good. That's right. Mumbai is a very busy city. Very busy
Very
city.
big. Yes.
Do you like Mumbai life or a life in a rural village?
So as a child, it was always glamorous about Mumbai, especially so considering my native is in Goa, sir. So all my cousins, whenever they used to come, they used to be very happy about the fancy life they felt we lived here. But sir, it was always opposite when I visited Goa. It was always calm and there was a way to do things and it was not as fast as it was in Mumbai. So
Correct.
if given a chance, yes, I would like to live that rural life also. But as of now, so I'm happy because I'm adjusted to this.
Oh, supposing we post you to rural area in Maharashtra, what you will do?
So I would prefer Mumbai, considering it. I am applying for clerk, sir. But if at all it's decided, then yes, I will be able to
They
relocate.
will post anywhere within anywhere within Maharashtra.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
You are answering almost all questions very nicely. Where were you? I think you have come only today to us, na?
So because I was always, in fact, now I've taken leave for some time only to be a little relaxed before the interview.
Oh,
Because like I mentioned, mine is a very small branch and it takes time. So in cooperative banks, by the time you even want leave and to get it sanctioned, it takes a lot of time.
acha.
So,
Oh. What is work-life balance?
so I feel that work-life balance is understanding that you need to strike that gap when you're working and when you're at home. At any given point in time, sir, our work shouldn't come into the way of our personal life. None of them should oversee the other, I feel.
Good. Is your mother able to get it done because she is division head, bada post hai? Or how is she able to manage that?
So I feel that when you see your parents work hard, you also understand things automatically at a very young age. So it has never been easy. And I feel that even in banking sector, it won't always be easy. But I feel that even as children, when we see our parents work hard, like I always have this fond memory when I was in 8th standard and we were preparing for 9th and 10th standard exams, me and my mother used to sit and prepare together. She would
Oh,
study her syllabus and I would study mine.
acha.
So
She
it
will
has
study.
always been that.
Acha, she will study for her office work and all. Acha. Good.
Yes,
Excellent. Now, who is the governor of Maharashtra?
Ramesh Piasta.
Okay. Who is your finance minister now?
Finance Minister is Nirmala Sitaraman.
Union in Maharashtra?
In Maharashtra, so I'll have to read about it.
Some Ajit Pawar.
Ajit Papi, yes.
Yes, some one candidate told me yesterday. That's right. Good. Um, can you name the 5 union ministers and their ministries? I think general knowledge you are weak. You are not prepared.
I have to
You
I
have
have
to
to work
know.
on
You have to know about union ministers. You have to know about Karnataka ministers. Then you should know generally the names of past prime ministers, past president, past vice presidents, then past governors of Reserve Bank of India. All these things you must know. Otherwise, there is no problem. You are answering very well. Other things remaining constant, you will be selected. But if you answer something Many questions wrongly, you may not be selected. Even if you answer out of 16, 3 questions wrongly, 4 questions wrongly, no problem. Okay. So best wishes. Do you have any questions to ask?
No, sir. I only wanted to actually ask you about what static should I, like what you mentioned this only about Maharashtra and Karnataka.
Maharashtra, Karnataka is not required.
Not required.
Maharashtra, not very much needed, except that as a GK student, it is worth remembering the names of all the chief ministers, all the states, and the governors of the neighboring states at least.
Okay.
They will not go very far away. They won't ask about Agartala and all that. Now, this question, I think you won't be able to answer me. Tell me, what are the latest news about Federal Bank?
The latest news is Federal Bank was listed among the top 10 institutions as the best place to work for women, sir.
Very good. Very good. Then,
And also they have a Federal Experience Center which is currently open for
okay.
all the Selecta and Imperio customers.
Acha, okay. Then,
Currently, it was in the news for this concert that happened at a very large scale.
which one?
The singer was Mr. Karthik.
Acha,
Concert
acha.
in Kerala.
Oh, really? I know. Where was it held? In Mumbai?
No, sir, in Kerala only.
Acha, acha. ठीक है.
I am aware of this.
Then there are so many other things. Like you should go through the. When did you join our Federal Bank WhatsApp group?
I have to go through the old
So many
messages also.
postings are there in that. Please go through all of them. Well, there is one boy, Vinod, some boy. He has been posting very good points in there. That one, and I also post useful information. Please go through that.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
lot of things you have to read. There are
Yes.
nearly 5 to 6 points. And apart from this, what is Israel conflict?
I have to read about it, sir. I will do it.
What is Russia-Ukraine conflict? You
I
don't
have
know.
to read about it.
You don't know. So general knowledge, your mark
Generally, I
is
have to.
very low. Mark is, you will be rated very low. I wish they should not ask, but they will ask mostly your work experience in Cooperative Bank, and you are answering most of the questions nicely. No problem. Best wishes. God bless you. Yeah. Your number,
461 at the end.
461.
Yes.
Just a minute. What is the time I gave you roughly?
The 529 was mentioned.
Okay. 461. Please send a message. Thanks for the interview today. Like
Yes,
that,
yes.
I will just note it later on. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Melsina, there can be a question about selling water bottle also,
Selling water bottle.
or selling about loan products. When it is automobile loan, you should say, besides going through various institutions and our customers, I will also check up with the nearby dealers. When it is housing loan, you have to say, besides going through our own list and nearby offices, I will go through the nearest house construction agents, builders, so that I can get the addresses of people who may be requiring housing loan. You should tell like that. Okay.
Yes.
And you please get to know about gold. Are you giving gold loan in your office?
So as of now, I'm only handling operations.
Sir,
No loans.
your branch is giving?
No, sir. It doesn't.
No.
It's not serviced at my branch. No.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.